What's up, guys? It's Jojo, and we have some exciting times up ahead. We're going to start to record some of our wars and war attacks, just to, it's nice to have some. We have some really awesome attackers in the clan, and it's nice to highlight some of the attacks that's been coming out of Tactical Inc. How I choose, I typically love to show fresh hits, but that doesn't mean that if something is cleaned up within on the second hit that it can't make the video. Um, I know that would probably mean, 10s and 11s won't be shown as much, but I hope that you all still really enjoy the videos. So just to get a screenshot of what the clan looks like at the moment, I mean, it looks really nice. 352 wins with 45 losses, 8 draws, total of 405 wars, spun random wars, or I guess some before were also arranged wars. Done the old-fashioned way, I guess, at this point, but just tons of green. There's a couple. There's I think 8 reds in this 50 that are shown over the last 125 days. So really nice job, everyone who has brought Tactical Inc. up to this point. So we had a random spin here against Pigeonism, and I'll just go through what they did to our bases. Both clans did use every single one of their attacks. There it goes, they cleared all the 9s, and some of the 10s and 11s were doubled. Oh, I lied, there were actually 2 Town Hall 9s that were not hit. I remember that they had a bunch of dips that they had to do on the 9s, so I guess they ran out of attacks to hit 9s. But this is what Tactical Inc. did. 2-starred all their Town Hall 11s and left 2 of the 11s, 10s on the board. At this point, we had known that we had won, and so some of our 10s actually went up and hit the 11s versus clearing out those 10s too. But and then all the 9s were cleared. They had come out really strong, and so this was a very, very good team effort win. So yeah, just you have to remember that even when you are coming from behind does not mean that you're out of the running. So I guess one of the first things I want to do is the breakdown. This was a random spin. We did have a Town Hall 11 advantage. So we had 6 Town Hall 11s, they had 5. They also had a 10.5 though. So what we had done was we took out the eagle and the 2, and there were like 2 new, what do you call that? Two new defenses. So our guy, let me see his name, number 6. Our guy Jason actually put the eagle and the cannon outside, and so then they were able to just drop a baby dragon there, and the baby dragon was able to take out the eagle, and I think it was an X-bow was extra, but he set it to ground, and the cannon was extra, and so he set those to ground, the X-bow to ground, and the eagle obviously didn't trigger with one didn't trigger with just one dragon out. So we tried to be fair. And then we both had 10 Town Hall 10s each, and what was, nope, we had 10 Town Hall 10s, they had 11 Town Hall 10s, But then we had 2 Town Hall 9.5s and 22 9s, and then they had 24 Town Hall 9s. So we also had 2 Town Hall 10, well, like brand new Town Hall 10s though. So it wasn't like they had maxed heroes or or anything crazy like that. So we tried to make it as fair as we could, and we still ended up beating them with quite a hefty lead. There were a couple Town Hall 10s that actually were taken out by our Town Hall 11s, number 8 and number 9. But those were they used bowlers, and it was just just overpowering base. I'm by no means trying to insinuate that it's easy for 11v10s to triple. So we were super happy with Monster K just being a monster. And so but I figured that I want this video not to be too long, and since it being the very first one, I knew that I'd be jabbering off about random shit. But so the first attack that I'm going to show is actually this one here on number 15. It was a fresh hit done by Bryce, and he comes at it with a Gobo Vaho attack. So what he does is he drops archers on all the corner huts, so we know he's not going to get hutted. Drops his golem down at 6 o'clock with a bunch of wizards to create a huge funnel. Perfect funnel for the bowlers. You always want to make it as wide as possible to make sure they go in. So he had 4 bowlers of his own, and he also brought the ones in his clan castle. And so the maxed ones, he drops a rage for all his troops. His golems jump into the golem and the golem giant and the queen, knock out the first inferno. The bowlers keep doing work. The king is tanking real well for them, and then he starts dropping in his hogs while that inferno has some streams out on the bowlers and the king. He drops his freeze that gives him the hogs enough time to get in there, knock out that inferno, uses his queen's ability, so she's helping to tank for those hogs as well. Drops a perfect freeze rate heal, while the hogs were able to be in it. Come on, skellies. There's just so many skellies killing our little hoggies. But so there you see that his hogs, I don't believe his hogs live through the whole thing, but he has his bowlers up, he has his king and some wizards he's already doing a bunch of taking care of trash buildings. So his king is there. We'll just speed this up to ×2. His king is actually going to be ahead of the rest of the troops, so his king is the tank. The bowlers come from the back and just knock out those defenses while they are distracted on the king. So it was really well done. I think he had about 30 seconds to spare in this attack. So nice job, Bryce. Actually, let's see that. He had about 20 seconds. So nicely done, dude. The next attack that I thought was cool was this one here on number 17. It is a fresh hit. With 9s, I like to show the fresh hits, and there were, it's just a variety of different attacks, ground and air. The first one we have here are with baby drags, so let's get right into that attack. Oops. There you go. He has, what he's going to do is he's going to have his queen over here at 9 o'clock. Remember, this is a fresh hit, so he's not sure where everything is. It's pretty cool that he does get that free Tesla right there, since the Tesla's no problem for his queen with her healers. He's dropped 5 healers on the queen at this point. He still has one more healer in the bag. So yeah, he's gonna wall break in. So his queen gets in and is able to take care of those air defenses. He has his king with a healer and his bowlers. They will knock out the enemy queen right around there. Keep doing some of those funnels and clean up. I suppose the queen is now dealing with the enemy king, but he has her healers raised up so that she's able to take care of the king. Didn't have anything hitting the queen since at that while she was dealing with the king, which really helped matters. We'll drop another rage. This is what I think the third spell that he's using for his queen. So he wants her to get as much of those air defenses from within the base. He does drop. I think he might have forgotten the earthquake because the queen had been beating through the wall for a little bit, but opens that up, so now she's able to head in. Start dropping some more of the baby dragons. They do catch some black bombs. I believe there's a couple that have dropped. It's really nice that he dropped some over at the 3 o'clock area because he knew that the queen was heading towards there, so they were pretty much safe for the majority, and you know the attack was able to keep on moving. We'll see there. He has a queen, no, not a queen, a wizard working on the town hall. He has, what, 4 baby dragons up dealing with that wizard tower and those Teslas. And then here, he just needs that queen to open through that last wall. And then she's definitely going to step in and grab that archer tower. So there you see it goes. And a nice job, Fingernator. The next attack that I thought was cool was this one here on number 23, done by Beauty Elf. It is a fresh attack, and he comes with some Pekkas, and I guess it's kind of like a Pekka push or walk, or I don't know. I'm not in the know of all the different names and lingos. You'll hear me say like 2 golem entry or 3 golem. So he drops his Pekkas and then has the healers, his queen, king, and bowlers, trying to get them inside the base. I believe, okay, they did go in. I thought that they had walked, but they'll go in. He drops a rage for them. They're going to be able to take care of those wizard towers. The clan castle troops come in, drop a poison for them, and then another rage. The healers are taking care of all of those troops inside the core. At this point, there's a so it just keeps on. Actually, that sweeper that was blowing the healers helped get them out quicker from the air defense path. So there you see he wants to have his kill squad get from one side of the base to the other side. He has 10 hogs in the bag, has not let them out yet. I believe probably needs to have his king taking care of that enemy queen before he drops the hogs, so that's pretty smart. Has 1 heal, still has the queen ability. The queen's breaking through the wall, trying to get out. Still has a couple Pekkas up. Well, actually 3 of the Pekkas are still up. Drops the poison for the queen. Very smart. As soon as that queen is being distracted by the kill squad, he drops the hogs. So they just collapse in on the rest of the defenses. Has a heal that he'll drop right there. Pretty sweet spot because it was probably the last place for, well, actually there would be one more giant bomb. Let's see, all the Pekkas are still up. Drops his cleanup minion that got taken out. But yeah, the base is wrecked, so really, really nice job, Beauty Elf. Actually, Beauty Elf could be a girl, so I'm not gonna, I did say he, and I shouldn't have assumed that it was a he, but I guess I'll find out as I get to know the players. Or maybe you guys could just tell me who the girls are in the clan, and then I'd be able to say he and she appropriately. So the next attack that was cool to me was this one here done on number 25, Flash. And Flash comes with a Gobolalo attack. I really love air attacks too, so this was pretty cool. It is a fresh hit. So he's coming in from the 10, 11 o'clock-ish area. Wall breaks in with the golems and the king and queen and bowler. He wants them to take care of those, I believe probably the 3 air defense on the right side. Yeah. And then coming in with the Lalo from the 9 o'clock area, probably 9 to 6. So there you see his kill squad is getting what he wants them to get, so that's always nice. There was a hound in the clan castle. That's always like a time sink. but yeah, his kill squad is he's getting real good value from his kill squad here. They were able to knock out all the air defenses that he needed them to take care of. He has his lava hounds on the air defense, so then his loons are able to just get in there right in time, and he basically has not a lot more defenses to get through. Drops the very last loon on that archer tower. Sometimes I feel because he had about, what, maybe 6 loons, he should have just held on to that loon to drop it down lower, but he has a crap ton of pups all over the base on the lower end, so I guess he knew what he needed to do. So nicely done, Flash. Actually, Flash, this is the second war that I've recorded your attack. The last one was with, actually I had a 6-pack last war, so that was pretty cool. I guess we'll be seeing more of Flash. And the very last attack that I thought was cool, no, not that I thought was cool, but that I'm gonna record, because there were a lot more like awesome attacks than I can record, but this one was nice. It is an attack done by Lord Carnage 22 on this number 29. It is a fresh hit, and he does a go-ho. So what he'll do is he'll come in. Baby drag. Okay, so he pulls. Okay, this was cool. So he has a poison. He uses a baby drag and giant to lure the queen, I believe, and they will basically take care of the clan castle troops and the enemy queen. So he drops a golem to help. The queen would be attacking the golem while his king and queen are able to knock her out. He's some wall breakers to open up that area there, and then he has his king and queen going right inside the base. They're just getting, I guess, helping with pathing, probably knocking out potential like double giant bomb sets. Even though they don't kill, they do hurt, and they can kill the hogs still. So he knocks out the outside defenses first, and then so when they head into the base, right where he sees that Tesla farm pop, this is a fresh hit. He didn't know where stuff was when he saw the couple Teslas pop. Perfect place to drop the heal, especially seeing that there's the bomb tower right there too. Drops a second heal. He brought 4 heals, so he is in, like, there's no shortage of heals. He could have just healed the entire which is basically what he did. Heals the entire base, and they just keep on going. There you see he drops the poison that took care of those skelly spells. There's a troll Tesla right here. Let's get that done. I'll speed it up actually. His queen is still up. She still has her ability. The hogs are all over the base. There's barbs and a couple wizards. Drops the douche heal. No, I guess I should say he drops the swag heal. And so there you go. Nicely done, Lord Carnage. And I guess I'll go over the stats. There you see we were 33 3 stars versus their 29. Yep. And then we will do the 6-star MVPs. So Monster K with his 6-pack versus Town Hall 10s, so nicely done there. We also had Mark with 6-packs versus Town Hall 10s as well. So really nice job, Mark. We have Randall Flag with a 6-pack, Beauty Elf with a 6-pack, Flash with a 6-pack, Solution with a 6-pack, Solo with 6-pack, the Apache, Lord Carnage. Genghis Khan had an almost 6-pack. But really nicely done, guys. Let's see for the defenses. Who are our defensive kings and queens, maybe? Beauty Elf with 4 defenses. Gladiator had 5. Solution. Ghoul Mentos also had 4 defenses. So nicely done. You can see that a bunch of the Town Hall 9s did give them problems, and that's why they had to dip. And actually some of them hadn't even been cleared. So really, really nice job, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the attacks that I chose to show today. I am super excited to start this this channel, and hopefully it can grow into something that you guys can look back and remember and be proud of how you got to wherever you're going. So take care and bye.